The new full-contact sport, Chanbara, is a great aerobic workout that tones the muscles and heightens the senses. Who knew running around whacking people with a foam sword was based on an ancient form of a Japanese martial art? Stick around for Chanbara.
Chanbara itself basically means swashbuckling in Japanese. Chan is the cling of the sword. Listen to the swords. Chan, 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 chan. And bara means to fall off or fall down.
Chanbara is a martial art derived from the ancient Japanese practice of sword fighting.
Utilizes the sword, spear, knife, nunchuck, and put it into an application where you can go into a class with 100% speed, 100% power, and nobody gets hurt.
Part of the sport's appeal is that participants can swing at one another with specially designed weapons that absorb the energy behind a powerful blow.
My name is Tim Vandenover. I'm a 7th degree black belt. I'm the head instructor and owner of Rising Sun Karate in Scottsdale, Arizona. A lot of my students do Chanbara for the fun of it. They enjoy the competition, they enjoy the sweat, they enjoy the workout, they like hitting each other with the sticks.
I can swing as hard as I want, as fast as I want, and hit somebody, and it's not going to hurt them.
There are not that many places in the world where you can beat someone out like that and walk out and be friends still. They hit you a good one in the head and you just say, hey, good one, and then you hit them back.
Chanbara student Richard Class is a divorced father of 2 who works in the construction industry.
Well, being in a job surrounding like that, you do get stressed out, and there is a lot of times where people were yelling. Being here, it actually taught me that I don't no longer have to actually go duke it out with somebody to solve my problems. It also taught me a lot of respect towards other people and how to talk to people.
The sport has given him an outlet to relieve stress and has granted Richard a newfound sense of focus and self-worth. Stephanie Ivanushka is a 14-year-old practitioner of Chanbara who is known as the Matrix because of her speed and impeccable technique.
It's a really good workout, and when you do it, you get a lot of strength, and it just makes you feel so good about yourself.
I want to create a barrier with my sword. So she goes for the dough, I push this out in front of me, almost like a shield.
I like Chanbara because it's a good stress reliever. You get to hit people, and they're just like happy about it, you know?
The most challenging part is facing the different types of opponents and the different types of techniques that each opponent uses, and in my own way coming up with the defenses against these techniques that so many different people use.
A good fight would be like a good opponent who matches you really well, like pretty even fight, so you have to work hard the whole time.
Chanbara may look like fake fighting, but don't let Tim hear you say that.
People can look at Chanbara and say, yeah, I can do that. They're going to see it at first as, oh, those are Nerf swords. That's not a real martial art. But when they actually pick up a sword, put on a helmet, and do it, they see the value in the art.
Like most activities, you get back what you put into Chanbara.
A typical class in Chanbara consists of your bow in at the beginning. You always pay respect to the students, and the students pay respect to the sensei. That would be me. You would do your warm-ups, and then we do drills called ki-hon. Ki-hon is basics. Then we pair the students up, and they do strike sets, consisting of blocking and striking each other. Then we have the students put their helmets on, and we do what's called 60-second sparring. We have a game that the kids like to play called Meat Grinder, where one student stands at the end of one ring, and the other students line up at the other side of the ring, and they step in one at a time.
Like most activities, you get back what you put into Chanbara.
People who practice Chanbara have their own schedules, their own way, but we suggest that someone would learn it 3 to 5 days a week.
The typical Chanbara week for me could range from 4 hours to 16 hours.
If you want to get really good at it, it can take years. But the basic moves you can learn relatively quickly. Chanbara can be relatively inexpensive. You need to have a helmet. Some schools will provide you with the equipment, such as what I do. If you want to purchase your own, it can be about $100.
The beauty of Chanbara is that it's an activity for everyone.
It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what your body size is, how tall, how short, anybody can do this sport.
You guys hurt me! Do it again!
A new era in sportsmanship is cutting a swath in the culture of American fitness. Chanbara is a martial arts technique that combines elements of kendo with the speed and grace of karate, or martial arts techniques. On average, a month of lessons, one session a week, costs $75. The facility will provide all the protective gear and fighting gear. All you need to buy is the outfit. And that's everything you'll need to know to get started and get back to basics.